irreversible, it's part of the charm. Skeleton greeters rattling at the door. Zombies doing jazz hands across the floor. Laugh a little, scream, laugh a little, scream a lot. Join my army, give it a shot. You don't need breath, you don't need fear, just let your soul park right here. I promise you'll have so much fun once your heart stops and then starts again. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Come play the necromantic way. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Get killed for free, resurrect today. Sign your corpse at the sound of the tone. Catherine welcomes you to the Bone Zone. Spin the wheel of how did I die? Was it poison blades or a ghoul nearby? When fabulous prizes, a ribcage hat, a femur flute, a dancing undead. Don't you love the spooky thrill? You can volunteer or I can kill. Either way, it's all the same. You'll rise again, improved by pain. Don't fear the dark, don't fear your doom. I'll tuck you snug in your tomb, then snap your back. New bone, new tone, ready to serve in my cobblestone throne. Welcome to the Bone Zone, where dying's just the entry fee. Built the Bone Zone, where skeletons dance professionally. Just sign your spine on the mercy loan. Kathleen welcomes you to the Bone Zone. Oh darling, come closer. Yes there, see this scythe? It's purely for flair. Necromancers don't kill, we pre-adjust. A bit of death, a bit of trust. You'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Okay. No, but it's reversible. Probably. Rise, rise, join my undead prize. March, 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 till your joints go starch. Serve, serve in eternal bone reserve. When calls, obey the tone. Come on down to the Bone Zone. Welcome to the Bone Zone. You'll laugh, you'll scream, you'll moan. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Your corpse has never felt this at home. One Typing, community guidelines updated. Wrong take detected. Open Twitch, instant sermon, chat flies by. I'm not a person. Hassan talking, nodding slow. Chat goes true in stereo. Say it softly, say it sweet, say it like a note tap play. One more word alerts ignite. New ones dies in broad daylight. Educate yourself. Lincoln bio, 5-part bet still setting wrong. No, just asking questions equals attack. Facts now faster, don't react. It's your way or log off, baby. Soft serve rage, go crazy. In tweet public trial. Say you're sorry, cry, then smile. Say the lie, say it clean. Run emoji, privacy. It's your way or log off, baby. Everybody clap on 3. TVTuber crying in a PNG. Why's this joke affected me? Donation TTS going feral. Lot like it's life for peril. As known gold re-app face cause context gone. Fudger law 30 puts on facial twitch. Now you're freaking they hate and say sad. Fake dog whistle, check your tone. Blocked by people I don't know. If you hesitate, that's harm. Say it now, sound the alarm. It's your way or log off, baby. Moral high score going crazy. Halo on, Nightowl clean. Sit raw, unseen, unclean. Fury test, quiz. Ratioed by a cartoon snail. It's your way or log off, baby. Everyone's the victim lately. Timeline flips, new obsession. PDF detectives, no digestion. Release the files, trending loud. It's saying 5 tweets, different crowd. No building leads, everybody knows. Expert takes some screenshot alone. On an age just next day for yelling at a 14 wood. Touch grass, no, not like that. Red feeling, oh, paper bag. The rich low, not my fame. Rules update every day. Release the file, scroll. The moral panic, don't be wrong. Everyone's woke, nobody's brave. Just chasing the next thing to wait. It's your way or log off, baby. Groups think just as safety. Say it louder, say it less. Say perfect, nothing else. Say the words, copy paste. It's too long, don't have the space. It's your way or log off, baby. I'll be laughing in the status. Why support you conditionally? Stay refreshed, stay refreshed, stay.
Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Nightowl. We have a goofy little show for you this morning. Ooh, Grumpy Whiskers just put something out. Let's see. Ooh, steampunk. No worries, Jaded Fet. Welcome in, welcome in.
In the smoke-choked spires, where the steam never dries, a new face arrives with a spark in her eyes.
Steampunk shit's kinda cool. Hey, holy shit!
She stepped from the dirigible into streets of brass and rust, where gears turn on prayers and the ether starts to rust. Tinkering her gold with blueprints in her hand, shadows coil tighter than an hourglass sand. The city whispers secrets through pipes of rusted bone, where magic leaks like oil and nightmares claim their throne. The wheels keep on turning, the valves start to scream. Something ancient is waking from its mechanical dream. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the flood. Shadows are calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear. She followed the flicker of a lantern held tight, past figures in velvet who gave her a fright. A shadow with tail that danced through the haze, a cutlass that sang in the fog-shrouded maze. A rogue in the rafters, a noble ember flame, each one a thread in the tapestry of the game. The machine started humming a tune she once knew, but now it was twisted, and the tune followed you. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the flood. Shadows are calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear. The greed of the makers, the hunger of kings, turns living steel into terrible things. What once was a wonder now births only fright. In the heart of the spire where the day turns to night, she came here to craft, to learn and gain fame, but was dragged into the chess master's game. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. The brass veil is tearing, the embers ignite. One wrong step deeper and you feed the night. The nightmare is calling from the smog and the gear. If you play its game, you lose all you hold dear. You lose all you hold dear.
Hey, bud. Need a ride?
Dude, this one was so fucking cool. Let's go back to the beginning and see what's up with it. I like the steampunk aesthetic. Always have, always will. It's so cool. I love airships, I love gears, I love steam. It's really fucking well done.
In the smoke-choked spires, where the steam never dries.
Yeah, Grumpy Whiskers is one of the ones that like constantly produces good shit. They might shift their style from like time to time, but they never really miss when it comes to it. Here we got Leaflet in her steampunk form. She's riding in on this airship, getting ready to handle business here in this steampunk city.
With a spark in her eye.
We got Captain Keen observing the situation, ever vigilant. His design looks so cool here, man. Like, just the addition of, like, the gears in, like, random places is so fucking cool. His sword looks badass, too. Skybrows looks fucking dangerous here. I wish he had more of a role to play in the actual narrative, but he looks cool nonetheless. He kind of reminds me of Levi from fucking Attack on Titan here. This is honestly like one of the coolest redesigns of my character that I've ever seen. I love all the fucking robotic shit. Like, it looks like I have a robo arm and like this fucking badass gauntlet. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it does shit. The owl looks cool as hell. I like this.
She stepped from the dirigible into streets of brass and rust, where gears turn on prayers.
Here we have bananas and rice. This is powder and juju. I love Grease Monkey Juju, bro. It makes so much sense every time. Grumpy Whiskers seems to like this aesthetic too, because he's done this like twice now, 2 to 3 times.
And the ether starts to
Holy Goddess Natsuki and Truckerman, her husband.
rust, tinkering her gold with blueprints.
Null in the background, Null FM.
Metals coiled tighter than an album.
Griffin Knight looking badass.
She whispers secrets through pipes of rusted bone, where magic leaks like oil and nightmares claim their throne. The wheels keep on turning, the valves start to scream. Something
To say Velasco, this is right up your alley, dude.
from its mechanical dream.
She should have used Roboticus as like the big fucking robot, dude. We got Penny Bloomfield over here buying a map or selling a map to the city. I think this might be Leaflet, like first person perspective.
City of steam where magic
Lusty Lynx driving through on whatever the fuck that is. Kirsche being a fucking doomsayer.
swells in the souls that exceed one's heart. Too bright, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide.
Welcome in, by the way, Velasco. Always love having you here.
Falling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear.
Feeble looking badass.
Follow the flicker of a lantern held tight
I think it's a cool little nod to repaired bridges.
a shadow with tail that danced through the haze, a cutlass that sang in the fog-shrouded maze, a rogue in the rafters.
I think this is Fashizi up here. I could be wrong. Ember Paradox in her bunny form is mad cute. I remember this guy, I just don't remember his name, unfortunately, but he looks badass. Lady Wasabi. God damn, bro, Lady Wasabi. It's fucking in her 2 credits.
Shadows calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear.
Vesper. Vesper with ponytail, or what do they call them? Twin tails? Those look good. It's supposed to be Gaming Syndicate, but everybody has a trouble making them black. We got Silas making a teddy bear for little man. Steampunk little man.
Turns living steel into terrible things.
It so totally should have been Roboticus. It would have been great.
Right in the heart of the spire where the day turns to night. She came here to craft, to learn and
Lord Intellectual looks cool as hell. Ov Ted.
digged into the chess master's game.
I think this is Antibot. Uh-oh. This is a clean fight scene for Grok, bro. We got Bupela.
City of steam where magic meets shadow, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. The brass veil is tearing, the embers ignite. One wrong step deeper.
Like, the one critique that I might have for Grumpy Whiskers, and I'm horrible at this myself because, like, sometimes, like, you just don't get the footage to do it right. The conclusion to the fight with Lady Wasabi and Ember Paradox, like, she just throws down her weapon and starts glowing red. Like, what does that mean? Where does that go? It was cool to watch, but, like, I would like to see conclusions to some of these things that are going on.
You feed the night, the nightmare is calling from the smog and the gear.
This is a really cool fucking scene too. Just zapped with magic. See, that's like another thing that I'm saying. Like, where's the conclusion? What happens after he gets zapped with magic? It just shows him getting zapped, and then Leaflet falls to her knees, and then that's it. Like, does he just like stop in his tracks? Does it blow up? Like, what happens? I love the little reveal of Mags Noctis being the fucking puppet master the entire time. But either way, Grumpy Whiskers cooks all the fucking time. Like, I can't even fault the dude for having, like, tiny little, minute plot holes in the narrative of his songs. Because if you've seen half of the other shit he does, like, the dude works freaking magic with AI. So, like, if he doesn't include something in it, it's just, like, he simply wasn't able to get the footage. And, you know, that is what it is. I love a little nod to Psychro here at the end, too, out in the fucking boonies. But yeah, we all saw his narrative prowess when it came to this song. Like, his Japanese fucking spaceship song. That was absolute freaking masterwork. Another W for the Skybrows community and Grumpy Whiskers. When y'all get the chance, go ahead, head over there, give the video a like, subscribe, shares. Let's see.
Whoa!
This is from Melody and Keeney the Hound. This is a lore video. Can't believe I'm not subscribed to either of these two.
We had a dream for a child of our own, so precious, so beautiful, a love not yet known. Our hearts were so faithful, quietly dutiful, reaching for light in the dark, hopeful. Every night we tried, holding on tight to a whisper of maybe, a flicker of light. But months turned to years, and hope met our fears. We were holding on to something we couldn't see, praying for a life that was meant to be. Tears fell in silence, hearts bruised and worn, waiting for the day you'd be born. One line staring back, breaking us in two, wishing with everything it would turn into you. The light we once saw grew dimmer each day, piece by piece our hearts slipped away. Tears of anger and sorrow, tangled in pain. Hope felt fragile again and again. Well-wishers spoke, they meant it kind, but they couldn't see what lived in our minds. So we searched for the why. We kept asking how. We were holding on to something we couldn't see, praying for a life that was meant to be. Tears fell in silence, hearts bruised and worn, waiting for the day you'd be born. One line staring back, breaking us in two, wishing with everything it would turn into two. Loss after loss felt like knives to the heart, each goodbye tearing us further apart. But somewhere in the darkness, a flicker grew, a fragile little spark, something new. Then you came like a light we thought we lost. Every tear, every heartbreak, every cost, suddenly worth it. Every fight we knew, because all of it led us to you. Two lights shining, a moment so true. All of our effort turned into you. I see you now, and my heart just floats. In every laugh, in every note, you healed a place I thought dream we dreamed finally came true. You made us parents. Thank you for the honor, our treasured little daughter.
Ah, fuck. That was a that was a very beautiful song, man. Hang on, I need a second. I know it's long, but I think this one deserves a second watch.
We had a dream for a child of our own, so precious, so beautiful, a love not yet known. Our hearts were so faithful, quietly dutiful, reaching for light in the dark, hopeful. Every night we tried, holding on tight to a whisper of maybe, a flicker of light. But months turned to years, and hope met our fears. We were holding on to something we couldn't see, praying for a life that was meant to be. Tears fell in silence, hearts bruised and worn, waiting for the day you'd be born. One line staring back, breaking us in two, wishing with everything it would turn into you. The light we once saw grew dimmer each day, piece by piece our hearts slipped away. Tears of anger and sorrow, tangled in pain. Hope felt fragile again and again. Well, wisher spoke, they meant it kind, but they couldn't see what lived in our minds. So we searched for the why. We kept asking how. We were holding on to something we couldn't see, praying for a life that was meant to be. Tears fell in silence, hearts bruised and worn, waiting for the day you'd be born. One line staring back, breaking us in two, wishing with everything it would turn into two. Loss after loss felt like knives to the heart, each goodbye tearing us further apart. But somewhere in the darkness, a flicker grew, a fragile little spark, something new. Then you came like a light we thought we lost. Every tear, every heartbreak, every cost, suddenly worth it. Every fight we knew, because all of it led us to you. Two lights shining, a moment so true. All of our effort turned into you. I see you now, and my heart just floats. In every laugh, in every note, you healed a place I thought was gone. With every smile, you carry us on. Holding you close, I finally knew the dream we dreamed finally came true. You made us parents. Thank you for the honor, our treasured little daughter.
Absolutely beautiful work, man. A lot of people don't realize how heavy that struggle is. Head and follow the link I posted. Give Keeney and Melody some love. They're treasured members of the community. Keep on, keep it on.
Sweet day, pick some berries on your way. Round and red and shining bright. Drop them in the hole just right. One for me and one for you. One for something I can't see through. Little hole.
Yeah, if you're in the community, you know that my wife has also been having some I don't want to say baby issues because she is pregnant. We just had some scares earlier on this week, and Melody was very supportive and very kind to us in that hour. So definitely support Keeney, support Melody. They're great people. They deserve all the love we can muster for them.
Down in the ground, swallows every fairy down. It was small when I got here. want more. Berry, berry, drop them in. Watch it open, watch it grin. Feed more, it never slows. Where it leads, nobody knows. Berry. Berry. Sun is sinking, getting late. Why sit sitting by the gate? I don't think it was that near.
Yeah, Lady Owl is fine. The doctors really couldn't find any like tears or issues with the amniotic sac. Their consensus is that since the baby was like in breech still at the moment, the baby probably just kicked her cervix really good and caused like some bleeding. But yeah, the doctors concluded that there was really nothing wrong, so we just gotta take it day by day.
Was it always right here? Don't stop feeding it. It's almost full. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Drop it in, don't you wait. Feed the hole before it's late. Step back fast, don't fall in. It's right behind you again. Closer, closer, closer. Night falls down, I hear it move. Dragging earth, it starts to prove it's not a place, it's not a thing. It follows every step I bring. You didn't feed it enough. I keep running, can't outpace. Every turn it's in my place. Getting bigger, stretching wide. There's no edge to what's inside. Go from all empty hands. It still grows, it understands. No more berries left to give, so it takes the way you live. Don't be slow. If it's hungry, you will know. Oh yeah. My phone pings again like it's
Oh, dude, you know what I forgot? I'm on fucking shuffle. I'm going in the shit we've already watched. Oh, man. This one's from Vesper. This one will be good.
It's time. Where's Blackthorn?
Either annoying the Kivok family or setting something on fire with Runya.
Can this wait until after coffee? This is just a bit invasive.
Fine, I'll go find Runya and set something on fire.
River dried up and barren earth ahead, scraping for survival. Be better off dead. Faction versus faction, the future unclear. Keep your enemies closest, but keep your friends near.
I can get behind this because the realism is consistent. This is good.
Wow, we're counting our dead. Oceans are brown and the sky is red. Don't make a sound as we hide in this truck. Survival by skill or survival by luck. We don't live in this barren world. We just survive and press on night to night. Steal if you can, kill if you must. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, Debbie Blue Hair's about.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Avoid all the cities, have someone keep
The fact that they hang out on like just a fucked up pirate, a fucked up pirate ship is so funny.
Basically, people without severe mental
Dog, is that Mila Jovovich? What the fuck? I would fuck with that Velasco. I love LARP, to be honest. Like I've gone to a couple like huge like LARP wars, and I had fun. Like Ren fairs. Damn, that was a clean fucking spin kick. Ooh. I wonder what she's using for this shit, because these fight scenes are actually really clean. Yeah, get blooped, idiot. Even got like a huge like group battle scene. That's really clean. Asmin and Emeru, that's pretty dope. Hell yeah, get my boy Intellectual out of prison. Is that Runia Lupus?
Hate foxes.
Well, that was almost too easy.
True. I suppose that's what happens when you're against 2-8.
So, all we did was drive around?
Let the young kids fight, dude. It's Sunday. Nice day for a drive.
Whale's Bane.
Fuck, what did I miss?
Yeah, it was cool as fuck. I think Vespers found her style. That was great. All the cameos were like really well done. No Nightowl though, from what I can see. This was funny as fuck. No, go back. I want to see the dot pocket fucking bazooka. This shit's so funny, bro. All this was like really well done. I like the Roboticus fucking throwing the truck. Fortunately, that's the thing with realism, bro, is like you gotta be like really on it, or else it's just gonna look like dog shit. But she pulled it off. Like it might have fought her every step of the way, but she definitely pulled it off. That's why I tend to stay away from realism, because you can kind of like hide a lot of the stupid shit with anime and cartoon styles. Counterintelligent and fucking gaming syndicate look cool as hell here. Oh, that's Eli Lee. I thought that was Bloop again. Holy fuck. I wish she would have just like kept the scene in where Lupus like fucking back breaks that motherfucker, because that's exactly what he would have done to a threat to Runya. Yeah, just toss her into the fucking building. There you go. See, that's the good thing about watching twice. You pick up things you missed the first time. That's some huge fucking knockers here, bro.
Have I mentioned I hate foxes?
Well, that was almost too easy.
True. I suppose that's what happens when you're against 2-8.
So, all we did was drive around?
Let the young kids fight, dude. It's Sunday. Nice day for a drive.
this is probably going to be like a little overly critical for what this is, but I feel like she should have reached out for some of the people. I doubt she would have got a voice line from Leaflet, but everybody else would have damn well given their voices, right? Like just for like a one sentence thing, it would have been really easy. Oh, Ember would take advantage of that man in his most vulnerable state. Lord Intellectual would be in massive danger. Yeah, like definitely she should have reached out to like Psychro and like Simply John, maybe whoever had voice lines. Renya would probably. Well, I mean, like nobody can really understand what Renya says, but I'm sure people would have voice acted some of this stuff for her.
Now, almost a week ago, Asmongold was banned on Twitch. All right, as we all know, as we all see, this happened. What a tragedy! This just got 10 million views, just from people basically talking about how obviously hypocritical Twitch is. The fact that they have open terrorist support on their platform, but they banned Asmongold for saying he doesn't care about the opinions of third worlders. And of course, they unbanned him. Asmongold unbanned on Twitch, unbanned early, easy. Had some dental work done yesterday. Assuming he'd have the week off, might have to take a day or two extra to recover, and then we'll be back. Hey, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? So the ban didn't land very long. Now, if you actually pay attention to when this ban actually took place, you'll notice that the ban took place April 6th, which was right before Trump's gigantic ultimatum on Iran. All right, bear with me for a second. This might get into conspiratorial areas, but I'm going to prove to you without a shadow of a doubt that this retard might be correct. So Asmongold gets banned. He is the #1 Twitch streamer for politics and news. All right, the biggest thing that was going on in the world at the time was Trump drops a 48-hour ultimatum on Iran, saying that if Iran doesn't capitulate to, engage in peace talks, we're going to obliterate you. That was literally the Trump threat to Iran. And then they banned Asmongold, who was covering all this deeply, obviously on the pro-Trump side, on the anti-Iran side, on the pro-obliterating the Iranian regime side, because the Iranian regime is shut off the internet in Iran and massacred the protesters. So basically, the only actual broadcast for stuff like this are videos like mine, for example, or Asmongold's stream and his videos, which were very, very massively popular. Now, what if I told you that at around the same time that Asmongold got banned on his platform on Twitch, I got my entire channels demonetized? That's right, I have 2 YouTube channels, and neither of them are making any money now for over a week. Total demonetization on both channels. They say they've run into issues and they need to process things, and I'm just sitting in this processing phase forever, making 0 revenue on all of my work and effort. I'm literally just doing it for the love of the game, because I feel like some people need to talk about the crazy shit that goes on in this world. I will keep you updated when I get my monetization back. Hopefully that does happen, but right now, it's some of the most demoralizing shit I've ever had to deal with. So if I missed a couple of uploads, you might know why. Now, again, they never told me it had anything to do with Iran or anything like that. And of course, I don't expect it. It's just a really funny coincidence that, I have been covering this on the side of obliterate the Iranian regime, liberate the Iranian people if we can. God bless Donald Trump for actually doing something about these terrorists. And then you have Asmongold, who basically has the same political position in this regard. We don't agree on everything, but on this we do. And Asmongold also gets banned on Twitch. He's silenced in his own way. And, I saw these 2 things, and I was like, well, that's a coincidence.
It's not really a coincidence. Like, these platforms have been actively fucking suppressing right-wing speakers for fucking time immemorial, right? It's always been a thing. The Twitter files proved that all these fucking social media networks were actively working against Trump and any right-wing sentiment. It's fact. It's not conspiracy theory. It's not coincidence. It's fucking fact.
Isn't it? And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there are any other, pro-obliterating the Iranian regime channels that are also undergoing any issues now. And it's insane. It's absolute insanity. It really is. And, I'm going to do my absolute 48-hour ultimatum on Iran, saying
fuck me for hitting a keybind.
To, engage in peace talks, we're going to obliterate you. That was literally the Trump threat to Iran. And then they banned Asmongold, who was covering all this deeply, obviously on the pro-Trump side, on the anti-Iran side, on the pro-obliterating the Iranian regime side, because the Iranian regime is shut off the internet in Iran and massacred the protesters. So basically, the only actual broadcast for stuff like this are videos like mine, for example, or Asmongold's stream and his videos, which were very, very massively popular. Now, what if I told you that at around the same time that Asmongold got banned on his platform on Twitch, I got my entire channels demonetized? That's right. I have 2 YouTube channels, and neither of them are making any money now for over a week. Total demonetization on both channels. They say they've run into issues and they need to process things. And I'm just sitting in this processing phase forever, making 0 revenue on all of my work and effort. I'm literally just doing it for the love of the game because I feel like some people need to talk about the crazy shit that goes on in this world. I will keep you updated when I get my monetization back. Hopefully that does happen. But right now, it's some of the most demoralizing shit I've ever had to deal with. So if I missed a couple of uploads, you might know why. Now, again, they never told me it had anything to do with Iran or anything like that. And of course, I don't expect it. It's just a really funny coincidence that, I have been covering this on the side of obliterate the Iranian regime, liberate the Iranian people if we can. God bless Donald Trump for actually doing something about these terrorists. And then you have Asmongold, who basically has the same political position in this regard. We don't agree on everything, but on this we do. And Asmongold also gets banned on Twitch. He's silenced in his own way. And, I saw these 2 things and I was like, well, that's a really funny coincidence, isn't it? And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there are any other, pro-obliterating the Iranian regime channels that are also undergoing any issues. So I looked around, and this is Goldie Gamari. She is the #1, from what I understand, voice of the Iranians outside of Iran. She currently lives in Canada. She is Iranian herself. She showed up on Piers Morgan a whole lot of times. And she made this video titled, "YouTube is silencing my voice under false allegations." Oh my God. So really, is it now? Is it still a coincidence, guys? Is it really still a coincidence?
The same chick we watched on, I think it was Crowder a few weeks ago, right? She was talking about what was going on over there.
It's like big tech is still playing with these fucking fires the same way they did during COVID. They're just much more subtle about it, but this is insane. So I wanted to see what her situation was about.
Hi, everyone. If you haven't heard by now, yesterday when I...
Oh, fuck. No, the video... Okay, I don't think the video...
live streaming day 106
I'm so paranoid, man. I'm so paranoid. The YouTube snipers are out to kill me. I will let you know if when I get my monetization back, okay? I will let you know when it happens. All right, never fear. But right now, I'm making no money.
Live, which I have been doing since December 28, when the Iranian Revolution started. My live stream was taken down by YouTube.
Okay.
And I wasn't able to bring it back up. And then when I tried to restart my live stream, I was told that my live streaming capability has been disabled.
So let's just understand what she does on her live streams. On her live streams, every day, she goes live for like 4 or 5 hours and basically covers the actual geopolitics in Iran because the Iranians themselves have no internet because the terrorist Iranian regime shut off their entire internet and the entire country and massacres them in silence. All right, so she basically took it upon herself every single day. She streams for like 4 or 5 hours specifically about the ongoings in Iran. And oopsie poopsie, she lost her live streaming capabilities.
What's even crazier is the reason why YouTube disabled not only my live stream yesterday, but is now preventing me from live streaming on my biggest platform.
All right.
So I received an email yesterday, and YouTube is basically saying, "Hey, Goldie Gamari MPP, it looks like Iran Revolution Live with Iranian hosts Goldie and Armin, day 106, didn't follow our community guidelines. We removed it from YouTube. What we found.
All right, get ready.
We think your content violated our firearms policy.
Bro.
Content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm isn't allowed on YouTube."
That's insane, because there are so many live streamers with weapons on YouTube. All right, but anyway.
Channels not in compliance with this policy may temporarily lose their ability to live stream.
What? Because someone
That's fucking crazy, considering the fact that she just sits in her fucking studio and fucking talks at a camera. Like, I doubt there was ever a fucking image of a gun in her fucking live stream unless she was recording like the shit the Iranians were doing to her own people. And that's crazy because like I have like one single gun video on my channel right now. And I know like X Count, he does GunTuber content all the fucking time, right? And I mean, we have people like fucking Demolition Ranch and fucking Kentucky Ballistics and Hickok 45 that are out here on YouTube all the fucking time. So why is she getting fucking fucked in the ass over this shit?
made an oopsie, allegedly. Now they can't stream at all? Like, she didn't even get a strike on her channel. From what I understand, she didn't even get a strike on the channel. They just removed the stream. And now she can't stream anymore.
You can see an instance around 5:03:58.
Apparently, they were combing through her videos so well that 5 hours and 3 minutes into one of her streams, they saw a streamer with a firearm.
Although there could be other instances.
All right, get ready. Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now, YouTube? Are you kidding me? Here, guys, look at this.
There we go.
Here is 5:03:58. You see that? Here, let me make this bigger, guys. How do I make this bigger?
All right, as you can see, this is Cardboard Khomeini.
Here we go.
He's gay, by the way.
This is 5:03:58. You see the timestamp? Okay, there's the timestamp. There's me.
Where's the gun?
There's me.
Where's the gun?
There's me. There's Armin. And, you know, we're watching this music video or whatever, which, by the way, this music video was available on YouTube. So we were broadcasting, playing.
That has happened to me before, by the way, where I reacted to a video that was on YouTube and then they took down my video.
Something that was already uploaded and available on YouTube and, you know, presumably has passed all the YouTube checks, right? So this is what was going on at 5:03:58. Do you
AI moderation is dog shit.
in the screenshot?
That doesn't look good. I don't
Do
see
you
a gun.
see a firearm?
No, I don't.
You
I
can't
don't
even
see a firearm.
my hands. I mean, unless you're talking about, I mean, these guns maybe, but
I don't
do
think
you
that's what they're
actually
talking about.
see a firearm here? Because I certainly don't. In fact, I don't even own a fire gun, like a firearm or gun or
The Canadian be like, I don't even own a fire gun. Many such cases.
you know, whatever.
They're too busy with their MMORPG LGBTQQRS plus. You know.
I don't even know the proper term for that kind of stuff because I don't own one. I live in Canada. It's illegal to have these sorts of things anyway.
Go back to Iran where they I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Without a permit.
Crazy.
And
That's
in the
crazy.
last 106 days, in fact, never in my life have I ever live streamed myself brandishing or holding or carrying or whatever a firearm. I don't even own one. So, anyways,
Yeah, I really do think this is just because again, it's just so hyper specific. 5:03:58 into a live stream. We saw you with a gun, so therefore we're disabling all streaming on the channel. And then at 5:03:58, there's no gun, and yet they're still disabling streaming on the entire channel. It seems to me like there are way too many instances of this happening at the same time to a lot of streamers, specifically. That's like, well, we really don't like your coverage of the Iranian Revolution situation.
This happened, and I was like, you know what? This could be just a misunderstanding. You know, maybe this is just a misunderstanding. Let me appeal this, you know, decision by YouTube.
Yeah, that's getting rejected immediately.
Obviously, it's
no way that's
unfair.
working.
Maybe it's like an AI thing.
Yeah,
I have
no,
no
you're
idea.
cooked. You're cooked.
So
Sorry.
I filed an appeal, and literally within 4 minutes,
Yeah.
4 minutes. And guys, I have the timestamp in the emails. Okay, so when I got the initial notice, like when I got this notice, okay, the time difference between this notice and the appeal, 4 minutes. So I appealed YouTube's obviously erroneous decision to take down my live stream and block me from live streaming. Within 4 minutes, This is the email that I got. Hi, Goldie Gamari MPP. We reviewed Iran Revolution Live with Iranian hosts Goldie and Armin day 106 again and confirmed it's not allowed under our firearms policy. What firearms policy am I breaking?
Bro, you are so cooked. You are so cooked. You can't even argue with the machine overlords, man. It's like, we are terminating your channel for violating the firearms policy. I didn't violate your firearms policy. Must not be like you're just over. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say to these people? They have all the power.
Your video won't be put back on YouTube. We understand this may be frustrating, but we're committed to keeping YouTube a safe place for everyone.
Bro.
Our goal is to help you succeed on YouTube.
Sure.
Well, you're certainly not doing that, YouTube. You're certainly not helping me succeed when you are taking down my videos and then you are falsely accusing me of holding a firearm. What is it? Someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. So how are you actually helping me succeed on YouTube when you are falsely accusing me of live streaming while holding a gun, which I have never done and of course never will do? My entire show, Iran Revolution Live, is about being a voice for the Iranian people. That's what I have been doing. That's what I have been doing for the last not just 100.
Yeah, I think that's why they don't like you. I don't want to be rude here, but I think that's why YouTube has an issue with you.
In 6 days, but for the last 10 years of my life. And now when we're getting to the critical point, now when we are getting to the moment where things are escalating and heating up, this is the moment that you choose to block me from live streaming when 90 million Iranians have been shut off from the internet for the last, what, 45 days now? The internet in occupied Iran has been shut down for the last 45 days. 90 million Iranians do not have a voice. They are unable to speak out because the terrorist Islamic regime that is occupying Iran and occupying them does not want the world to know what they think. That is literally the reason why I have been live streaming day in and day out for the last 106 days. So that at least someone...
Sorry, this shit made me want to autistically play with my guns on live stream.
I think that, I don't want to be that guy, but I think that is kind of why YouTube has an...
So, I busted out my Heritage Rough Rider. It is a 22LR recreation of the, I think it's like the Colt Single Action Army. I'm not sure. It's a really cool little nifty 22LR. Listen to the action on this if you can hear it. Hang on. Let me get it in half cock. I don't really handle revolvers that much, so it's a little bit of a challenge for me. Listen to the fucking cylinder spin on this thing. This shit's so tight, so cool. I love all the clicky clickies on my guns, bro. Yeah, man, I got the long barrel version of it too. A lot of gun shops have like the little snubby variants of it, but I got like the actual fucking cowboy revolver. I used to practice revolver spins because I was really into Red Dead 2 for a while, but there was one time where I left it in a half cock while I was spinning it. I always do it unloaded, by the way. There have not been many rounds put through this gun. And I was literally sitting here revolver spinning it in half cock, and my finger hit the trigger and it fucking dropped the hammer. And like I just felt this twinge on the back of my skull, and I was like, somewhere in another universe I fucking took myself out with 22LR being a retard. But yeah, just one more time for the clicky clickies. Just give this a listen. Satisfying.
Issue with you, and you'll notice
are holding a gun, and then that person said to me, well, I don't have the specifics, I don't have access to the specifics, but we trust our internal review team. So obviously there's a disconnect between the support.
Oh my god. So You were holding a gun. We took down your channel. Request review because it wasn't holding a gun. Nope, you still violated our gun holding policy. Okay. Get to speak to the actual support team at YouTube. Hey, support team at YouTube. I got my video taken down because they said I was holding a gun, which I wasn't. And the support team was like, well, you were holding a gun. And she was like, no, seriously, look at this timestamp. You'll see I'm not holding a gun. Yeah, I don't have access to the timestamp, but you were holding a gun. Oh my god, dude. This is
on
brutal.
the YouTube
This
dashboard
is just a nightmare.
versus the internal review team. And how is it that the internal review team can just operate with impunity?
First time.
Right? And no one can challenge their decision. How am I supposed to get in touch with someone?
You're not.
This is literally a life or death.
It's a really dope revolver because it doesn't have like the newfangled like swing out cylinder. It has a loading gate cylinder. So like the cylinder is static and stationary. And you have to put it in half cock, and then you like flip down this little gate that reveals the hole that you put the round in. And then you gotta like turn the cylinder, put the round in, turn the cylinder, put the round in, turn the cylinder, put the round in. It even has a little fucking plunger thing on the underbarrel, so you like plunge the rounds out after they're spent. It's a really fun gun to plink with.
Situation.
Yeah, and they're on the other side. They support the other side.
I know this isn't only happening to me. This is happening to a lot of other YouTube content creators whose videos are being taken down and their ability to live stream is being removed.
True.
Because of this weird firearms policy. I mean, I heard about someone who was live streaming an active shooter situation, basically sharing the news, and he was taken down. I'm sharing news videos and content about the conflict in Iran. Of course, there's going to be people holding firearms. That's why I've made sure that I say my content is not intended for children. My content is for adults only.
Yeah, they don't actually care at all. Like you're hitting them with a moral argument. They don't care. They want you to get shut down, and they don't care how. Now, the craziest thing is they could have hit you with some sort of showing violence or controversial topics or anything, but the fact that they went for firearms and then doubled and tripled down is insane. Now, just to understand what I'm dealing with, this is my revenue graph. For those of you curious,
that would be wild.
Of revenue, where I was making
like of all the movie guns or fucking anime guns, I think I would want like a functional recreation of. I think I would want like the fucking PKD detective special from fucking motherfucking Blade Runner, Deckard's pistol, dude. That thing is so fucking cool looking. They have it in the Fallout games, and it's usually one of my go-to sidearms when it comes to Fallout. And yeah, I mean, like I can understand the utility of the swing out cylinder. Like I personally think a lot of the more modern revolvers are really cool looking. Like I really want a Chiappa Rhino. Just for the shits and giggles. And yeah, like having a speed loader like half moon clips or moon clips would be really cool. But yeah, like this just the Heritage Rough Rider isn't really a carry gun. Like it's a toy, to be frank. Like I couldn't imagine carrying it in any situation other than like maybe like around the ranch or something, just for like shits and giggles. If you like you're dealing with like boars or like a home defense situation or fucking I don't know, maybe like duck hunting or something, bird hunting, squirrel hunting maybe. But yeah, it's 22 LR. It's a really fun like maybe target gun. That's about it.
This much every single day, this much every day, and then all of a sudden I got my entire channel demonetized right over there. I got the channel demonetized, and then it actually just flatlined in the most insane way ever. So yeah, no, I'm totally with you. Again, this is ridiculous that it's like this. It's ridiculous it's been like this for this amount of time. I think it's like, what, 8 days, 9 days now? And it's insane. It's absolute insanity. It really is. And, I'm going to do my absolute best to keep going as much as I can. Hopefully this gets undone. Don't get me wrong. I'm really waiting for that to happen as soon as possible because this is fucking miserable. I have spoken to people at YouTube directly. I've contacted them. I've directly spoken to them. They said they're looking into it, but
see you later, Iron Duck. It was cool.
I'm unemployed.
Appreciate you coming out.
Right now, I'm working on zero pay. Pretty efficient way to get people to, not talk about things that you don't want them to talk about if they have zero incentive to put the effort in and actually do the research and the broadcasting and everything. So I'm just saying, if it would have just happened to me, I would have been like, well, that's just a funny coincidence. And Asmongold got banned. Yeah, but that's on Twitch. That's not even on YouTube. That's just a funny coincidence. And then you see this Goldie Gamari character over here getting her entire stream not only taken down, but blocked from future streaming for like obvious bullshit. And it's like, well,
dude, I was looking at this pistol caliber carbine that was break action. I think it was it was either like a Smith & Wesson FPC or like a Defender or some shit, but it's essentially like it's like an AR shaped pistol caliber carbine. It shoots like 9mm. It was so cool. I want it so bad.
Well, this does remind me of when I got a strike on my channel for talking about COVID a couple of years ago. Mark Zuckerberg literally admitted that under the Biden administration, he was shutting shit down.
Even still, I wouldn't even call that break action. It just folds for utility and just so happens to have the barrel exposed when you break the action, or like folded in half. I still think it would be funny, even though it's like magazine fed. Like, it's such a cool freaking cool piece of kit. I would rock it.
Who knows? Who knows what operatives of the old guard are still fucking in place? I know that the propaganda warfare online is insane. You see all the AI fake posts with bajillion likes from retards in Pakistan. Illiterate goat herders dropping likes on fucking tweets of AI American battleships getting blown up by flying magical donkeys. But there's something really suspicious going on, and I urge you all, do not fall for the fucking psyop.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day, brought to you by 5mind.com. Well, we've got another investigation on our hands, and boy oh boy do I love these videos. Although, I gotta preface this video by saying, I'm not here to make any accusations of wrongdoing or claim anything definitively. No, this is just simply curiosity and the pursuit of truth. Everything I'm saying here is for investigative purposes only. It's mere analysis and speculation. And so now for the context. Of course, we know Eric Swalwell is in some deep shit. He's been accused by a plethora of former staffers of intimidation, manipulation, abuse, unwanted sexual advances, and trust me, it gets a whole lot worse. He's officially resigned from the governor's race in California, and to be honest at this point, I don't think he's going to do so willingly, but he's most likely going to be forced to resign from his position in the House. But this video is actually not about Eric Swalwell, but rather his little buddy, his little partner in crime, little 5-foot Ruben Gallego, another fake tough guy just like Eric Swalwell, basically a mirror image in terms of the tactics that he deploys. He's one of those tough-talking Democrats who's always pushing the most extreme and Democrat talking points and most ridiculous of unhinged hoaxes. Well, as is public knowledge, Ruben Gallego is Eric Swalwell's best friend, self-admitted. They spent a whole lot of time together. Their careers have been intertwined since the late 2010s when Eric Swalwell was launching his presidential bid. Back in 2019, Ruben Gallego was his key team member. And now some people are suggesting that the man in the video, in the latest improper, clearly adulterous video of Eric Swalwell, well, the second man, which you don't see his face, people are speculating that it might actually be Ruben Gallego. Things are now getting real interesting, as it's possible that, this is a two birds with one stone kind of situation. Ruben Gallego is now facing the pressure. Let me show you guys all the details, and let's do, a little bit of an anatomy analysis here. As we've done many times on the channel before, the investigation begins now. So let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so obviously we know the video in question. If you haven't seen it, you're living under a rock. Can I play it? Absolutely not. I mean, maybe I can, highly censored, but basically it's Eric Swalwell and another man in what appears to be a hotel room with an escort, and this comes now on top of all the other allegations and accusations that Eric Swalwell is facing.
Be kissing hookers, bro. Holy shit. This is the same guy that was fucking a Chinese spy and cheating on his wife, and I think he like masturbated on fucking live stream or something like that too, and then like fucking ripped ass in a congressional hearing. Like this dude's fucking retarded.
And so, of course, we know this video is bad for Eric Swalwell. He initially denied any claims. It was all fake news. It was all a vast right-wing conspiracy theory. Then this video drops, and instantly he resigns from the race. But now the focus is on this second character. Who is said second character? Well, obviously, I think it makes sense that most people's brains instantly go to Ruben Gallego. Again, not saying that it is definitively him, but it makes sense why people would assume that, considering they're like best friends. They're constantly traveling together and doing things together. And so now the media is swamping Ruben Gallego, asking him, is this you? And well, here's the response.
So I want to make a couple of things very clear. Eric Swalwell lied to all of us. He lied to the most powerful people in this country. And they trusted him. Our family's friendship together.
Damn, throwing your boy under the bus. What a fucking spineless bitch.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Chris LaCivita and a bunch of other right-wing political operatives are pushing this narrative that somehow I was in that room with Eric Swalwell, and that is an absolute lie. You know, I don't know what's going on with his family, but it's definitely a horrible situation for family. They're using that as a cover to attack me right now because they can't do it. They couldn't take back 2024 because they ran a horrible race.
Not on trips, on vacations, officially, unofficially. You've gone out, presumably with the congressman. You've never even witnessed him, I don't know, engaging in an affair.
No.
Would you release any text messages you had with Eric Swalwell to prove your innocence here?
Anybody that asks, or any legal, proceedings that need it, will get whatever they want, without a doubt.
You release all your documents.
Yeah, any legal proceedings, the ethics interviews, or if there's a subpoenas or anything else, legal proceedings, anything else. If you get sued, we'll release everything without.
Ruben, of course, denies, but I have to admit, he seems quite nervous. And some of his explanations, just in terms of his knowledge of what Eric Swalwell was up to, they're not exactly that convincing.
A lot of people say to this man, it seems impossible that they didn't have some sense of what was going on. I think there are a lot of people saying a lot of these things a lot of time.
I mean, and the man led a double life, and for many, more than 20 congressmen, people have served them.
Dude seems like overly nervous. He's out here fucking throwing his boy under the bus. He lived a double life. Who knows what he was doing? He lied to all of us. God bless his family. I think you were in the room, buddy.
For a long time, we had no clue. And look, unlike whatever's happening with Jeffrey Epstein,
Let's see.
We all ask for accountability, and we'll continue to ask for accountability. Victims deserve justice. They're led a double life and tricked many of us into thinking he was something he was not.
He claims that he has absolutely no idea and that Eric Swalwell lied to him and was living a double life. Now, I'd say if that's your best friend and that's a person that you're constantly traveling with, and Eric Swalwell was engaging in those behaviors quite aggressively, I think it would be hard not to know what was going on, at least to a certain extent, or not to have basic suspicions. And so I'm not exactly convinced by the explanation here, but I can't necessarily prove otherwise. So, I'm not going to, again, make any declarative statements. But one thing's for sure, this guy appears frantic. He's stumbling, he's fumbling, he seems extremely nervous. His explanations are shoddy at best. And then comes, of course, the question, is it him in the video? This is what many people are suggesting. And while I'm not convinced that it is, well, there certainly are some convincing similarities. First of all, it does appear as though the person in that shot is a short, stocky man with brown hair, facial hair. So right off the bat, there are some similarities. But now here's where things get really interesting. People found this photo right here from one of Ruben Gallego's campaign events, and we have a similar camera angle from the back end here, and I gotta tell ya, it certainly seems kind of close. Both individuals seem to have very strong brow lines. I will admit there is a little bit of difference, but that could be, of course, based on the angle. It's not the exact same angle. Then a lot of people are noticing similarities in terms of the layering of the hair at the back there. There seems to be a rather distinct kind of patchiness to it. If we put up the two photos side by side, it seems rather similar. Now, some people are pointing out that, well, his beard seems a little too dark and Ruben Gallego has a lot of white hair in his beard. But you'll notice even in the other photo, from that angle, the beard does look darker. And considering the dark lighting in the hotel room, it could be a possible explanation. Obviously, it's a different haircut. It's hard to say 100%, but I think it's also kind of hard to deny that there aren't any similarities, especially once you start really looking into the anatomy. Again, we see some pretty striking similarities. The one thing that sticks out to me is the anti-helix. Maybe I could get a graphic here to show you guys exactly what that is. That's that kind of protruding cartilage structure in the inside of the ear. Well, you'll notice in the video, it appears as though this person's anti-helix is very strongly protruding outside of the ear. It's very pronounced. The anti-helix in this case seems to push past the helix of the ear, which is the outer perimeter of cartilage. Then if we contrast that with the latest video of Ruben Gallego responding to the allegations, you'll notice he's got a very, very strong anti-helix. I mean, it's very pronounced. I'm feeling and looking at my ear right now in the mirror, and mine's not like that at all. That seems like a very distinct anatomical identifier. Now, is it absolute proof? I don't think so. We would have to see his ear from different angles, specifically that same position, that same back angle, to see whether or not his anti-helix protrudes to that extent, but very clearly, I think undeniably so, there are some very distinct similarities. Again, avoiding getting myself in legal trouble here, I'm not going to make any definitive statements, but I will say I understand why people are suspicious. It obviously makes sense. And I think further investigation is required here. I guess we'll have to see where the facts lead us, but there certainly is one big, massive red flag. Anyways, that's what I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Can't watch that again. I'm gonna get sad.
Have you ever wondered why the USS Arkansas battleship is still sitting on the bottom of Bikini Lagoon? I do not mean how it got there. If you are watching this video, you probably already know that. What I want to know is, why is it still there? The wreck lies at about 180 feet of water, deep but not unreachable. Divers still visit it today. So why has nobody returned in 80 years to salvage it? As it turns out, the answer involves radioactivity, the remoteness of Bikini Atoll, and a wreck so badly damaged by a nuclear bomb that what remains barely resembles the ship that went in. If you are unfamiliar with how the Arkansas got there, the battleship was used as a target in the nuclear weapons tests known as Operation Crossroads at Bikini Atoll in 1946. The second bomb, an underwater detonation, exploded so close that the witnesses said the battleship was crushed as if by a tremendous hammer blow from below. The Arkansas sank within minutes. It has sat on the bottom of Bikini Lagoon ever since. Commissioned in September 1912, the battleship Arkansas served in both World Wars, something very few American warships can claim. During the First World War, the Arkansas operated with the British Grand Fleet in the North Sea. In the years that followed, the Arkansas spent much of her time as a convoy escort and training ship. By 1941, she was nearly 30 years old and escorting Atlantic convoys, the oldest battleship in active service in the US Navy. Her real combat moment came on June 6, 1944, D-Day. The Arkansas took up a position about 4,000 yards off Omaha Beach in the early hours of the morning. At 5:52, the battleship's guns opened fire, the first major combat bombardment of her career. The Arkansas unleashed dozens of 12-inch rounds at German fortifications above the beach that morning. German shore batteries at Cherbourg later straddled the Arkansas with return fire, but scored no hits. From Normandy, the Arkansas moved to support the invasion of southern France, then transferred to the Pacific for the final push against Japan. The battleship bombarded Japanese positions at Iwo Jima, then spent 46 days continuously firing at Okinawa while fighting off kamikaze attacks. At the end of the war, the Arkansas ferried thousands of American troops home as part of Operation Magic Carpet. By 1946, the Arkansas was 33 years old, ancient by warship standards. Rather than scrap the old battleship, the Navy sent it to Bikini Atoll, along with 94 other vessels to be used as targets in Operation Crossroads. These were the first nuclear weapons tests to be publicly announced beforehand, and they were watched by an invited audience. Hundreds of reporters, politicians, and international observers, along with 42,000 military and scientific personnel. The world was watching. The bombs used in Operation Crossroads were identical in design and yield to the bomb dropped on Nagasaki. Each one produced 23 kilotons of explosive force. The first test, called Abil, was an airburst on July 1st, 1946. The bomb was dropped from a B-29 bomber, and it actually missed its intended target ship by nearly half a mile. Even so, 5 ships sank. The Arkansas survived. The battleship took significant shock damage to her masts and upper works, but her hull and armoured turrets held. Within a day, crews could reboard most of the surviving ships for inspection. The Arkansas was battered, but still there. For the second test, called Baker, on July the 25th, the Arkansas was positioned just 250 yards from the epicentre of an underwater nuclear detonation. That is about the length of 2.5 football pitches from a nuclear bomb going off beneath the surface. When the weapon detonated 90 feet below the water, the shockwave hit the battleship's hull directly, unattenuated by air, and transmitted straight through the water into steel. Witnesses described the Arkansas as appearing to be crushed by a tremendous hammer blow from below. The hull plating on the starboard side failed almost instantly. The battleship capsized and was driven down into the shallow bottom by the enormous column of water falling back after the blast. The Arkansas sank within minutes. This is the bit that got me when I was researching this. In the famous photographs taken of the Baker test, you can see the enormous column of water rising above the fleet, ships visible on either side of it, blown sideways by the blast. In one of those photographs there is just a dark mark where the USS Arkansas was. Not the ship, just a mark where it used to be. When divers eventually got down to survey the wreck, what they found tells you everything about why nobody has ever tried to salvage it. The Arkansas is lying upside down at 180 feet. The hull armour was 11 inches thick in places, and the Baker blast left indentations up to 6 feet deep pressed into that armour between the hull beams. The superstructure, the entire upper portion of the battleship, has never been found. It is most likely pounded into the coral silt underneath the inverted hull. The 12-inch gun turrets broke free when the ship rolled over and are now lying separately on the lagoon floor. The only way for divers to get inside the wreck at all is through a tight squeeze in the port side casemate.
A really pretty area though. I'd love to come just to like check it out.
Deformed hull sitting in the sand. Now, unlike the Prince Eugen, which had a formal feasibility study done by the US Navy in 1974 that calculated salvage costs against scrap value, I have not been able to find any similar study ever commissioned for the Arkansas. And when you look at the condition of the wreck, that is not surprising. The Prince Eugen was inverted but largely intact. The Arkansas is inverted and severely deformed by a nuclear blast at point blank range. The superstructure is gone. The turrets are scattered. There's very little left to salvage in any conventional sense. The reasons the Arkansas is still there follow the same patterns as the other bikini wrecks. The atoll is thousands of miles from anywhere with salvage or shipbreaking equipment. Everything needed to attempt any recovery operation would have to be shipped across the Pacific. The Baker test contaminated every ship in the fleet with radioactive material, and the official report from 1947 concluded that removal of radioactive contamination from the target vessels could not be accomplished successfully. In the years immediately after the tests, no one was going near these wrecks. The remoteness, the cost, and the radioactivity question meant no one ever seriously pursued a salvage operation.
I don't think I would ever dive the shipwrecks themselves, but I would definitely like scuba around them.
Bikini Lagoon, and the entire atoll was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2010. The Arkansas has become a diving attraction.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to just visit the area.
Dives in the world, given its depth and location. Divers descend past the inverted hull, past the deep indentations pressed into the armour plate by the nuclear blast, past the scattered debris of a ship that was at the centre of an atomic explosion. The 12-inch guns lie on the lagoon floor, pointing in directions the ship's designers never intended. Lying just a few miles away in the same lagoon is the Japanese battleship Nagato, the flagship of Admiral Yamamoto, from which the Pearl Harbor attack was planned. Both battleships, one American and one Japanese, ended up at the bottom of the same remote Pacific lagoon after the same nuclear tests. There is something about that fact that is hard to shake. The Marshall Islands is not going to allow anyone to break that up for scrap. It never
that's like a giant fuck you. Like
The Arkansas is still there because it was too radioactive to approach immediately after it sank. It was too remote and too expensive to justify salvage. It was too damaged to be worth salvaging, even if
No, I think
and now
atolls are like such a really cool geographical feature. It's like a sea lake on the center of an island, so it's just like a ring of fucking land, and then there's like a little lagoon in the middle of the fucking island. But it's like too big to be just a lagoon. Atolls are really cool. One of my if you ever play Sea of Thieves, one of my favorite islands is Shark Bite Atoll, I think it's called, and it's literally just like 3 rings of island land with all these little like lakes and rivers like running through the island. It's such a cool island, man.
it is historically important, so it must be left undisturbed. This battleship opened fire for the first time on D-Day. It fought at Iwo Jima and Okinawa. It survived 1 nuclear bomb, then went down within minutes after a second nuclear bomb detonated 250 yards away. It has rested on the bottom of a remote Pacific lagoon ever since.
If anything interesting was uploaded. We got Depths Walker coming up here shortly. Fuggity Fuggy. Ooh, some more Asmongold body cam. That might be a contender. Ooh, we could follow up with that. Yeah, let's follow up with the Yamamoto, and then we'll watch the Asmongold body cam footage video. Let's put that on the watch later, so we don't lose it.
Over 3,000 men are still trapped inside the largest battleship ever built. For 80 years,
like this dude's
nobody
videos.
touched it. Not salvaged, not recovered, not even seriously attempted. And this wasn't just any warship. The Japanese battleship Yamato was so large, so heavily armed, that when it finally sank, the explosion was so violent it created a mushroom cloud visible from miles away. A ship this big, this famous, this valuable should not still be sitting on the ocean floor, and yet it is. So the question is, why? Because the answer isn't simple. It involves a one-way mission that a fleet knew it would not return from, a catastrophic explosion that tore the ship apart, and over 3,000 men still sealed inside what remains of it. And even today, with modern technology capable of reaching the wreck, raising it may be completely impossible. The Yamato was not just the largest battleship ever built. It was built in complete secrecy because Japan knew it could never match American shipbuilding numbers, so it decided to build something no American battleship could fight. Construction began in 1937 at the Kure Naval Arsenal in Hiroshima. The dockyard had to be deepened by a full metre just to accommodate the hull. Special cranes capable of lifting 350 tons were installed.
Well, I mean,
When the Yamato
they
was
call
finally
them,
launched in August
they call wrecks like these war graves, man. If there's a bunch of people like unrecoverable from the wrecks and they're just like in there and at the bottom of the ocean, it's considered like a wartime grave.
Workers erected screens and a canopy around the dry dock so that passing ships could not see what was being built inside. The finished battleship displaced nearly 72,000 tons at full load, unprecedented and heavier than any warship before or since. The Yamato was 862 feet long. Its main armament was 9 18.1-inch guns arranged in 3 triple turrets, the largest naval guns ever mounted on a warship. Each gun could hurl a 1,460 kilogram shell over 42 kilometers. Each turret weighed 2,774 tons, heavier than many of the destroyers the Yamato would sail alongside. No Allied battleship carried anything close. The Yamato was commissioned in December 1941, shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. For much of the war, the battleship served as the flagship of the combined fleet.
I was gonna say, I thought they
Yamamoto directed the Battle of...
I thought they planned Pearl Harbor from this ship. How was it commissioned after? Makes no sense.
Midway from the Yamato's bridge, the battle that turned the tide of the Pacific War decisively against Japan.
It's just like a different ship for some
Yamato was
reason.
at Midway, but never fired a shot. The battleship spent much of the war moving between Japanese naval bases, too valuable to risk, and consuming too much fuel to deploy freely. This is the bit that got me when I was researching this. The most powerful battleship ever built spent most of the
They
Second
built
World
that
War
shit and never
doing
used
almost
it.
Nothing.
Total Japanese move. Total Japanese
the
moment.
fired her main guns at enemy surface targets just once in her entire career at the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944. By early 1945, Japan had lost its carrier aviation, most of its capital ships, and the war was effectively over. The Yamato sat at anchor at Tokuyama, burning through fuel Japan could not replace, waiting for orders that had nowhere logical to go. Those orders came in April 1945. American forces had landed on Okinawa on April 1st. When Emperor Hirohito was briefed on the army's plans to defend the island, he reportedly asked, "Where is the Navy? What are they doing? Have we no more ships?" Feeling pressured by the Emperor, Japanese Navy commanders conceived Operation Tengo, Operation Heaven. The plan was brutally simple. The Yamato, along with the light cruiser Yahagi and 8 destroyers, would sail to Okinawa with only enough fuel for a one-way trip. The battleship would beach itself on the shore and use its enormous guns as fixed artillery against the American invasion force until the ammunition ran out. The crews would then go ashore to keep fighting. The mission was so clearly one way that Vice Admiral Seiji...
So they built this fucking technological marvel of a ship, never used it, and then the one time they decide they are actually going to use it, they ruin it by beaching it on a fucking island.
Ito, the commander chosen to lead it, initially refused. He called it futile and wasteful. Captain Tamichi Hara of the Yahagi described it as throwing an egg against a rock. The ship captains who would carry out the mission were not even told the full details of the plan until April 5th, 2 days before departure. In the end, every one of them executed their orders. The crew were not given the option to leave, except for approximately 80 men who were new, sick, or infirm, and were ordered off the ship. 67 naval cadets from the Etajima Naval Academy had arrived on the Yamato just 3 days earlier. They were sent home. At 4 in the afternoon on April 6, 1945, the Yamato and her escorts left Tokuyama. Every man on board knew the ship would not be coming back. In a quiet act of defiance, the fuel depot workers at Tokuyama secretly gave the ships almost all of the remaining fuel in the port, ignoring orders to supply only enough for a one-way trip. It probably still was not enough for a return journey. American submarines spotted the Japanese force almost immediately as it passed through the Bungo Strait between the Japanese home islands. Contact reports flashed to Vice Admiral Mark Mitcher, commanding Task Force 58, the American fast carrier force. Mitcher had 15 carriers and nearly 900 aircraft at his disposal. Admiral Raymond Spruance briefly considered dispatching a battle line of 6 fast battleships to intercept the Yamato in a surface engagement. In the end, the decision was made to send the aircraft. The battleships were not needed. On the morning of April 7th, American search planes found the Japanese force. At 10 o'clock, Admiral Ito ordered a turn west, as if withdrawing, a final attempt to buy time. By 11:30, with American aircraft shadowing the fleet continuously, the Yamato turned back toward Okinawa for the last time. The attack came in waves. From 12:37 in the afternoon, aircraft from 15 American carriers swarmed the Yamato, fighters, dive bombers and torpedo planes. Nearly 400 aircraft in total. The Yamato had 6 fighters as air cover. In the damage control rooms, Japanese officers made desperate decisions, deliberately flooding their own starboard engine and boiler rooms to try to prevent the ship from capsizing at the cost of hundreds of their own crew trapped below. By 2:23 in the afternoon, the Yamato had been hit by at least 11 torpedoes and 6 bombs. The battleship was listing heavily, speed reduced, fires burning from bow to stern. Then the fires reached the forward ammunition magazines. The resulting explosion sent a mushroom cloud 6 kilometers into the sky. American pilots were watching from miles away. The explosion was so violent it registered on seismographs. Observers on the Japanese mainland could see it from over 200 kilometers away. Of the 3,332 crew members aboard, 3,055 were lost. Around 270 survived. The Yamato never came within 100 miles of Okinawa. The wreck was first located in August 1985 by a Japanese expedition using the submersible Pisces II. It lies 290 kilometers southwest of Kyushu at a depth of 340 meters, about 1,100 feet. The battleship is in 2 main pieces. The forward section lies on its starboard side, showing clear torpedo damage. The stern section rests upside down. The main gun turrets, each weighing nearly 3,000 tons, broke free when the ship rolled over and are now lying scattered. The superstructure is lying separately in the middle of the wreckage. What remains
That was a
is
weird
an enormous
glitch.
field of shattered
Some editing
steel
error, maybe.
covering a wide area of the ocean floor. So why has nobody salvaged the Yamato? There are several reasons, and they all compound each other. The first is the depth. 340 metres, about 1,100 feet, is not unreachable for modern technology, but it makes any salvage operation extremely complex and expensive. This is significantly deeper than most of the other wrecks we have covered on this channel. The second is the condition. The Yamato was not simply sunk. The magazine explosion at the end tore the battleship into pieces and scattered wreckage across a wide debris field. There is no intact hull to raise. A business group in Kure announced plans in 2009 to raise the main gun turrets and the forward section, and estimated the cost would run into billions of yen. Nothing came of it. The technical difficulties were simply too great. The third is what the wreck represents. 3,055 men are still inside the Yamato. In Japan, the battleship is not simply a piece of naval history, it is sacred ground. The word Yamato was historically used as a poetic name for Japan itself. The battleship represents something profound in Japanese culture, a symbol of sacrifice.
I think they literally call themselves like the Yamato people.
Of a nation that sent its greatest weapon on a mission it knew it would not return from, and of the men who sailed anyway. In 2015, a group of Japanese lawmakers began formal meetings to study the feasibility of raising the ship to recover crew remains. The discussions produced no action. The political and cultural sensitivity around disturbing the wreck is enormous.
Don't think there's any merit in fucking raising that
Even
wreck.
if Japan wanted to raise the Yamato, and there is serious disagreement about whether it should, no technology currently exists capable of lifting 72,000 tons of shattered steel from 1,100 feet of water. The Yamato is not sitting there waiting to be raised. The Yamato is in pieces, scattered across the ocean floor, held together by nothing, the largest battleship ever built. The most powerful naval guns ever mounted on a warship, sent on a one-way mission with only enough fuel to get there, never even reached its destination, and it has been at the bottom of the East China Sea for 80 years, with over 3,000 men still inside.
I mean, it's a fucking war grave too. Like, there's really no point in fucking raising a war grave. Just keep it where it's at. They arrested Nick Shirley. Hold on, what is that?
In the glorious US of A, incredible things are happening as well. You see, Donald Trump W's aren't just happening overseas, they're happening here too. This was put out by the Cato Institute, who hates Trump, but they can't hide the facts. The Democrats were a disaster on the border, and we were the best in the history of the USA. President Donald J. Trump. We gotta talk about the immigration W's that have been happening, because unfortunately, a lot of the people that like freaking out and like, you know, basically telling horrible news, guys, terrible tragedy just happened, you know, all those guys aren't going to report on the actual facts. So we have a lot of good news today that involve immigration. Like, for example, the fact that the border's closed. Like, this red graph, these are asylum seekers, right? So these are how asylum seekers are at 0 ever since Trump showed up, which is, by the way, awesome. And also got to talk about Johnny Somali actually going to jail. A Somali retard from America, unfortunately, who went to South Korea to harass people. He's in jail now there. Like, the 2026, year of the crusade, man. These people are going on.
Has he actually been arrested? Like that's like my biggest concern. Like if this is just like a clickbait article or if like Nick Shirley was actually arrested. I don't see any fucking Google results on it. I'll have to check Keeney's DM here real quick. By the way, Keeney, Melody did crazy work on that video, dude. I watched it earlier and it had me in fucking tears. Y'all have a beautiful life and a beautiful family. Oh, this man sent me a bunch of fucking TF2 edits, bro.
Away. Now, my favorite thing is when Donald Trump posted this chart about how legal immigration is down to basically 0, like lots of libtards were losing their mind. Did you even understand that this chart before sharing it? You're bragging about reducing legal entries, not illegal ones. Oh, you absolute fucking retarded bitch. Yes, we're also super happy that we're diminishing legal immigration too. I'm so glad you paid attention. You see, every single illegal in the country needs to get deported, but we also don't need to accept that many legals too. We're full. I love how like the leftoid mind is just like a whole bunch of like unbelievable hormonal women and simps crying all their days on Twitter and shrieking and freaking out about how somehow it's America's obligation to let ourselves get raped by the third world. Heart-wrenching.
Unfortunately, this Nux Taku shit is just clickbait. It looks like I don't see any actual reports of Nick Shirley being arrested, so therefore I do not care. Let's watch some Asmongold fucking body cams, and then Keeney sent me some fucking crazy shit, so we're gonna watch that next.
All right, let's get it.
Let's put this over here.
It's about time.
On January 2nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a dentist office in regards to a disruptive patient.
Who crashes
Hi,
out
thank
of
you
the
so much for calling. Yeah, of course. Over here. Okay.
Why can't they just do what they need to freaking do? Why, like...
All right, what's going on?
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
All right, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on, and they refused to give me my paperwork, and that's all I asked. That's
What?
it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me, and you told me no.
I said
no.
I said she just left the chair. I
didn't-
was unable to have documentation
I didn't just-
until I
Wait, let
compile
me
it.
finish. Okay.
Until I compile it, I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay.
Then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her? No, ma'am. Please, because I was sitting.
I'm not
back-
gonna argue with you
I'm
about
not
this.
trying to argue with you, ma'am. Just how
She
you
said
let-
that you could have the documentation, just not right now.
Just how you allowed her to talk, I'm asking for the same respect.
All right, let's go outside and talk.
Okay,
I'm asking
she's-
for the same respect.
She's reasonable so far.
Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to this woman, but you're not giving it to me.
Okay, what's going on?
The problem is, I was sitting down, okay, waiting to get the documentation before I got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, oh, you don't have to pay, you can just leave, it doesn't matter. They told me I didn't have to pay, I could just leave. When I told them I had the money to pay for today, and what happened today. And
so what's the issue?
The issue is all I want is documents that happened today, so that way I can take it
They don't
and
have
I
it
can
ready.
get the work done that I needed done.
You heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
But why is it an issue for me to get it?
Okay. Here.
Because they don't have it ready.
All right, you can hang up the phone. He's not part of this right now.
Okay, so I can come back later and pick them up?
I told her I would mail them to her
Yes.
address because
They
of
don't
the-
have an address on.
And I asked her to write it down.
All right,
and
hang up
she
the phone. This person's not a part of it. Okay. All right, so you're gonna have to leave the property now. If you come back here and cause more issues, we're gonna have a bigger issue. Okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
And any reasonable person at this point would say, okay, understandable, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay, that should be that simple. Why was it that such a problem?
Okay, all right.
Because they don't
good.
have an address or a place to send it
That's
to.
smart.
That's-
So can you give
her one?
Why? They already told me I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right now.
If you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
Honestly, this is like relatively reasonable. I don't know why the cops were even called in this situation. It just seems like a waste of resources. Oh, dude, this is fuck. I see the problem now. They live in Florida. But yeah, like literally, this is so fucking stupid and a waste of resources, bro. I actually think I've been in this dentist office before. Like, not gonna lie. Fucking yeah, this was a waste of resources. They should have just gave this woman her fucking paperwork. I hate these fucking people, man. There's so much shit going on that these cops could actually be involved in, and they're here wasting time with two foids being fucking retarded.
What is wrong with a person like this?
They just told me to leave the premises and I come back and pick it up later, right? Why do I have to have it mailed? Why can't I?
Well, it's gonna take me a minute to do it, and the way she was acting, I couldn't have her. If you guys are
Oh,
sitting here with her, I'll do
what
it.
do you mean the way she was acting? Like, she seemed pretty reasonable. She probably gave you a simple request, and your stupid fucking orange and blonde ass like didn't like being told what to do by another lesser foid. So you crashed out and caused this whole issue when you could have just done your fucking job, gave the woman her information, and she would have shut up and been on her way. This is a collective woman moment.
Without the police there, damn.
That's fine.
The cop will stay here while you're here.
Collective woman moment.
Isn't it? People like her are so stubborn. I know. As I said before, like this is like in a perfect world, they would have already tased her at least twice.
For sure, it's a bunch of women. They probably both had attitudes with each other.
I thought she just said that they could.
Literally, like, judging from the way this lady's acting, it's a lot different than like the other lady in the Ross, right? Like, this woman is literally just like fucking confused that the dentist won't give her the information that she needs. Like, this is literally just a couple of foids like foiding at each other.
Even the guy's telling her on the phone to go outside.
Yes, Daddy.
What?
I mean, wait, what is it?
I don't care. Whoever.
At least she knows her
Are you
place.
gonna wait for the documents or not?
No, you told her to leave. You told her to fucking leave, bro. This is fucking stupid. Wait for the documents. This one's fucking stupid, bro. They called the cops on her, told her to leave. Like, they weren't gonna give her the documents. Now that the cops are here, they're gonna be, oh, we're trying to give you the document. I fucking hate these people, bro.
Okay. We came back.
No! What do you mean she's back? What do you mean?
Waiting for the paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave, but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you...
That's what I was doing outside. I was waiting outside.
All right, can you
I was
just sit down and
I was waiting while I was walking away from you while you guys were asking me.
Your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another
This is being, like, totally fucking
don't go for us to
misconstrued.
Stay here. I don't need you walking around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be just another minute.
And think about this. The police, even now, they're putting up with this shit. Even now, they're saying, we're
She's literally complying with everything they're telling her to do. Like, they told her to leave, so she left. They said that she can come back to get the documents when they're ready, and here she is coming back to get the documents when they're ready, and they're acting like, these people are so fucking stupid, bro.
just going to get you the documents so you can leave, and
Asmon's gonna sit here and act like she's causing an issue, but in all honesty, she's complying with every fucking request these confusing ass people are making. I just, like, simply wouldn't even deal with these people anymore. I wouldn't pay them for anything. I would literally just, like, allege that these people are fucking retarded and, like, go through some sort of, like, I don't know, like, claims hearing or something to prove that they were just being difficult when it came to, like, actually processing the payment or, like, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, the police are just out here being assholes, and, like, honestly, like, being local to this area, I can attest to you that Pinellas Park police are fucking retarded. Like, every single fucking one of them are, like, absolutely fucking, like, head up their ass, like, goddamn retarded.
we can leave, and there's going to be no problems. Even now,
Documents are done, and I can go for a walk until
Even
then.
after
I don't
she came
understand
back
why
and
it's
ran
a
away
problem
from
for me to just step outside and go for a walk.
Okay, can you just step outside and just wait there? Because once they get the documents, we can just hand it to you. I can't be here all day while you're going on
You
a walk.
don't have to be here all day. I can come back in a few minutes when the paperwork is done.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why that's a problem.
She doesn't even have an answer for that. She doesn't even have an answer for that. Women cops, like, shouldn't even be fucking cops. Like, this dumb Foyd is making shit worse. This dumb Foyd is making shit worse. The dumb Foyds in the office are making shit worse. Women belong in the fucking kitchen.
Get your documents, okay?
I don't understand why.
Okay, you're making a bigger issue than it needs to be.
I'm not trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done? Why do I have to?
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
So can I go for a walk until?
just don't tell
No, dude, let me tell you how many times I've been, like, snipe pulled over for, like, no fucking reason. And they'll be like, oh, you were going, like, 70 and, like, a 50. And I'll be like, I have a automated computer fucking, like, speedometer. I can show you, like, the log of my speed limits. And then I'll literally, like, pull it up on my dashboard and be like, none of these say I was going 70 in this area. And then they'll be like, okay, have a nice day. The cops in this area are literally fucking corrupt and retarded. It's a Democrat-run city, so, like, all the cops are fucking retarded. This is the same area where I was telling you about, like, the fucking chimp hobo that was trying to burn down the fucking supermarket, and then the dumb female cop, like, made the fire worse by, like, trying to stomp it out. And then I told her she was being retarded, and she was like, she got mad. Like, it was funny as fuck. Cops around this area are, like, absolutely brain dead.
that you are a few minutes away from getting everything that you wanted. You could have had
David, like, you know you gotta take everything with a grain of salt, man. Like, yeah, I'm making generalized statements. Like, of course, there's always exceptions to like everything, right? There's always outlying principles. Like, yeah, like the vast majority of the police department around here might be fucking retarded, but there's always some good officers.
You could have just gotten what you wanted, and don't tell me.
Like, no, for real, because they will literally jam you up. They will make shit up in order to like give you tickets around here.
No, stay here.
Like the whole reason I got let go from my previous job is because some drunk Mexican fucking ran a red light and T-boned me in the middle of an intersection, and the cops put me at fault for it for some reason. They only took the Mexican's statement. They didn't talk to me. They only listened to what the Mexican dude had to say, and of course, being a whole bunch of like Democrat bleeding heart fucking retard cops, they were like, oh, the white guys in the red here. So yeah, fuck these cops, bro.
We're going to be trespassing you from here, okay?
Why?
Just stay here. Just stay here. They're getting the papers. I'm not going to babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would
She knows. She's realized that's your job.
come back in a little bit when this is done. I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you, and we can come here together if you want.
Just stay here for a minute.
I don't want to do that. I just want to leave so that way I can go and finish what I had to do today.
What did you have to do?
They're working on it.
More important shit than waiting on these dumb blonde foids to fucking print out a couple pieces of paper.
Okay. You left. Okay, we saw.
Yeah, she was told to leave. She was told to leave.
Surely we're coming back. I told them you left.
I never said I wasn't coming back. I never said.
How am I supposed to know? I can't
Oh
read
my
your
god.
mind.
You can't read my mind. Okay, you don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm.
She was literally ordered to leave the property by like a gaggle of cops. They all came in, fucking surrounded her, and told her to leave. They even the dentist people told her to leave and she can come back when the documents are ready. So she left, and now she's here back to collect the documents, and they still haven't fucking produced what she needs. This is a retarded fucking scenario. I don't even think I want to watch 30 fucking minutes of this because it's all just retarded. And Asmongold, like, as much as I like a lot of his fucking takes, like, he's being retarded about it too. Like, he just sides with fucking cops because he thinks cops are right all the fucking time. No, like, it's literally, like, erroneous. Like, this fucking dumb foid cop, like, should lose her job. Like, this body cam footage should show that she just does not know how to handle these situations, and she should be, like, a desk jockey. A fucking pencil pusher. Females should not be in the fucking field, like, at all. Like I said, women belong in the kitchen. Like, they shouldn't be working anyway, but like if they have to work, they should all just be like receptionists and desk jockeys. They shouldn't be responsible for actual reasonable fucking movements and logical fucking decisions.
I had an appointment to go at another place that's near here that I missed an appointment.
Okay, that's not my fault.
And that, okay, that's fine. So I went to go and take care of
Well, hey, I know the solution. You missed one appointment. Let's continue fighting with the police. That's gonna make sure you don't miss any more appointments, right?
I had to take care of it. And I came back. So that way I can get the
You can let us know what you're doing just so we know, hey, you're coming back. Because I was about to leave. And then they were going to have to call me back out here again, and we're going to have another issue.
So then if you want to sit here and wait while I go and do what I have to do, fine.
No, we're not doing this. We're not playing. I'm not playing games with you.
I'm not trying to play games. I have an appointment somewhere else that I have to be at.
Okay, then do you want to come
Here
back
comes
later
the
today
next
for the
cop.
documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork
Oh, no, that's
is
not the
done.
cop?
That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back.
This poor dude. This poor fucking dude. He's like, oh, these dumb foids.
Yeah, I'm here for my teeth cleaning.
Dad just coming in to get his dentures, bro. Fuck.
You had an issue with
Right?
it earlier today.
No, I did not.
You did. That's why I was called here, because you had an issue with it. I'm not playing games with you.
I never had an issue coming back to pick up my paperwork, but they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get it for a while.
Okay, just hang on one second. Let me see how much longer it's going to be.
I have another appointment I had to get to. And
Okay, you're going to have to wait.
Oh,
You
no.
don't need days.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, she's
days.
crashing. You can tell she's crashing out right now.
Why can't I just come back after I finish
it's
what I had to
begun.
finish there, and then I
The
can finish my
panic-
doc, and
the
then I can
panic
pick up
set
the
in.
documentation.
Oh, yeah.
And I can
Yeah, this is
over.
this is literally like just retard body cam. This cop should lose her job.
What demands?
Good mix.
I'm probably gonna take fucking legal action against you, Keeney, for sending this to me, by the way.
I will take that as.
Hands got me.
Tell me no.
Oh god.
But my body, tell me yes.
Somebody.
This man Keeney got me watching fucking Gmod slop.
Oh no.
I am full of sandwich. Help me collect extra sick ass.
This shit doesn't have any copyrighted music in it. The editing in this shit is fucking wild, dude. Holy fuck.
It is time to go! The booty will not wait forever!
Shit, this shit's 10 minutes long?
No! No!
Out of your friends, which are you? Truck freak crazy ass.
God damn, Keeney, what have you done?
Can't you stop?
Ah, I need a medic bag.
I am bulletproof! I'm coming for you!
Nail it, you say? The fucking Soul Eater fucking shit was funny. Oh, dude. The ass end of this... Oh, God. Is it just a song? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I don't know about this one, Rick.
Well, I woke up this morning in my theater of gold. Don't be bone water, better than the whole damn world. Y'all out here begging for cameos like dogs at the door. I don't even answer unless it's the Holy Four plus one more. Nuxolo Tecton Mongol Leaflet and Pikachu on the mic. Anybody else? Nah, that's just trash. I'll swipe right. I listened to your song for 3 whole seconds, son. That's all it took to know your whole career is done. No story, no soul, just noise and some clowns. While mine's got a plot that'll burn his whole channel down. The cameos. Only Nooks and Tecton Mongol Leaflet and Pokemon. My theater's elite, y'all theaters are shit. I got Peppy the Frog doing backflips on the beat, bitch. Keep it Peppy the Frog. You're in the vlog, as Mongold on the log. I'm better than everybody and I ain't even gotta try, y'all. Your little indie drop, I heard it for 3 beats. Knew your whole story was about nothing but tweets. Camemos from nobody's cheap and generic. Mine's got leaflet dropping bars while Pikachu's electric. I don't collab with the masses that's beneath my crown. Only the chosen 5 get to stand on my sacred ground. Yeah, I'm a man of the people, just the right people. The ones with blue checks and Twitch subscriber steeples. Everybody else is garbage, I can tell from
God damn.
Pepe the Frog approves. The cameos. Only Nooks and
Oh, we're not so we're supposed to just be ignoring this fucking retard, bro. Holy fuck.
My theater's illegendary. Yours is a joke. Pepe the Frog told me so while he rolled up a smoke. 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Everybody else is shit, but my cameos are lit. I'm better than everybody, and I ain't even gotta try, y'all. And I proved it in 3 seconds. Yes, yeah. Don't be bong water. Of it all. Pika. Pika. Shit. Hard drive crash.
Can't watch that. That's copyright. That'll get my stream taken down. Alright, you know what? You know what? I think, thinking I'm having some fantasies of the, final variety. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hang on. I haven't, launched this game in fucking forever, so I don't know how we're looking on the inside. Let's see. Watch this shit just, like, destroy my computer. Oh, is it like... It's been like fucking forever that since I played this game. How the fuck do you play? I never really played this game at all, to be totally honest. Lodestone play guide. No. Shouldn't need to open a fucking play guide in another fucking browser just to play a game. Is that the person? I love how there's just like no low graphics setting. I fucking hate Square Enix, bro. Turn off shadows.
Nigger, 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 big black, nigger, big black, nigger, big black, fucking fat nigger, big black, nigger, nigger, nigger.
God, I had that as my fucking entry noise. Holy shit. Yeah, I gotta take that off. Can't wait, it's gonna be great. What's up, Off Ted? At girls dancing, we don't ask why. Skybrows would love this game. Yeah, sorry about that. It was just a stupid fucking Discord audio thing that I have. I played it a little before. I'm really just like a huge Warcraft guy, so anything that's not like super fucking easy to veg out on, I don't really like. Although I never really played this game too deep, I'll be honest. I have played ESO. I didn't really like it. When I play ESO, I really want like fucking boundless adventure and like crazy versatility, and ESO doesn't really have that. I really like the modability of Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff like that. My god, yap, yap, yap. Shut the fuck up and let me play the game, dude. I do that all the time, Velasco. I'll be like walking through the mall with my family and like those fucking like Iranian perfume sellers will try to like fucking stop us in the middle of the fucking walkway and I'll be like, dude, get the fuck out of the way. Like, I don't care. This is probably just going to be final loading screen the game. Man, look, I am only capable of making 4chan memes and cameoing Tectone and Nux. So, I don't know what you're expecting of me, Bupela. Going, Mr. Glasspool, welcome in. We are playing Final Fantasy, what is it, 14? The fucking MMO version. Yeah. Living the dream, Mr. Glasspool, living the dream. Yeah, bruh. Should have gone this way, I guess. Bloop. Not only am I a beefy guy, but I'm a beefy cat boy too. I think this is a cat person. I don't know, I should have ears, but I don't think I do. I don't know what the hell this thing is. I made this character like fucking years ago and like just never played the game. Man, at this point, y'all know what we're supposed to and not supposed to do, so if you guys fucking kick the hornet's net, it's kind of on you. Is this some fucking cult meeting? Do not take your eyes off your victim. Just a fucking murder council, I guess. I actually made this character like way fucking like forever ago, dude. I don't even like remember what I was doing. I just gave him a stupid fucking name. I think I was trolling the whole time I even made the character anyway, because I've like never really been a fan of the fucking game. Yeah, we'll have to play. I have like no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying to like get through these starting quests, I guess. It's hard to navigate. Looks like I gotta keep going through this way. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm doing the close to home quest right now. I literally just started. Bruh. Is it in here? Is this it? I think this is it. It's a burial chamber. Never mind. Man, dude, where's this fucking Gladiators Guild at? Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Coliseum. W Glasspool for the fucking 20 gift subs. Appreciate it. And fucking navigating maps is hard. 20. Red Glasspool is my sugar daddy. Maybe I am just retarded. Can't navigate this game worth your shit. No, it's really just getting my bearings and trying to like fucking mentally equate all the fucking icons with like what I'm supposed to be doing. This is so confusing. Where is this person I'm supposed to talk to? This is it, right? No, that's a different quest. Brother. that's not what I need either. It literally just says, like, visit the fucking Coliseum, but it's, like, fucking mad weird. I think this might be it, boys. Finally. We brokies, we picking up the gold, we picking up the shekels. Yeah, I'll rail through a bunch of this shit. I'll probably only stream for like another like maybe 30 minutes or so, and I'll just like rail through this shit off stream. Talk shit about my gigantic whatever the fuck this is. I made it like years ago. I mean, we practically already have like a whole party of people waiting to play this shit, so can make a thing of it. Wait to go off the rails and start making a G-pose hentai with this. Gonna make G-pose and FSW and cameo 4chan memes with it. Feet pics of my character in general chat. Oh man, does CurseForge do the plugins for this game? I have CurseForge for WoW, but not sure about this game. I'm pretty sure I have goodies that I never tapped into. I think I bought like some fucking Mac Daddy retard edition of this game like fucking years ago. Adventurers Guild is up here. Woman buff. Yeah, imagine being given things. It's alright, I easily have like fucking maybe twice or 3 times that in Warcraft, so I can't even really talk shit. I buy a lot of stupid shit between like, you know, the actual expansions and fucking WoW tokens and fucking miscellaneous cosmetics and other stupid shit that I've spent money on. Like WoW be expensive. Fuck. I need to level up. At least I'm not too far from it. Level 3. Yeah, imagine like paying $14 a month for a game for like a solid 20 years and then buying like the $50 expansions that come out, and like, you know, sometimes you get like the extra like $20 upgrades for like the deluxe pack, and then like, you know, you buy stupid fucking $20 cosmetic packs and WoW tokens that are also $20 here and there. Like, it adds up. Do you start that here in the guild, or is there something else to do? Yeah, I don't remember the fucking guide telling me about hunting logs. H keybind does nothing. Command is unavailable at this time? What the fuck? Guess I gotta do like other stupid quests around the city until I get to like level 4 or something. Hey, it's like literally not working. And when I click it here, it says it's not available at this time. Guess I gotta level up somehow. Fuck it. There's all kinds of like side quests that I just like skipped because I was doing the main shit around the city, so I'm sure there's more stuff that I can do somewhere. Here's a quest. I don't see any blue quests. All I have are the red ones that are locked and these yellow ones. Blues are a daily quest, right? Yeah, be touching the crystals and shit. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's see. Snapping shrews. Okay. I actually tank in Warcraft, bro. Like, I don't think I'll be that bad as long as you fucking heal me. And as long as it's the same concept of maintaining aggro and not dying, I'll be alright. Literally play Prot Warrior and fucking WoW. Here we go. Give me your skin, bucko. Actually, she's a Discord jellyfish. Matter who heals, man, as long as somebody fucking heals. Are there paladins in this game? Do they tank? Can I be a tank paladin? Thought that was Zayla for a second. Man. Can you like actively switch classes, or do I have to make a whole other character? So I should probably start the paladin class like here soon. Why am I threatening little kids, bro? Conan Exiles is fun as shit. I would play the fuck out of that again. I need to catch it on sale like one of these days, like during like the summer sale or something, when they sell it for like $10 for like the whole entire thing. Stores HP, I'll take that. White mage is the best type of mage. White power. Dark Knight would probably be like my second or third choice as well. It's like I don't know. Do they have Dragoon Knights in this one? I would fuck with Dragoon Knights. Thigh boots. Give me the thigh boots. I don't even have mods in my chat, bro. Holy shit. I'm still rolling over the fact that Don P. Bongwater banned me from his Twitch chat. I'm, like, cackling internally. just asked him basic, simple questions. He got mad about it. Must have been his internet disconnected and then reconnected real quick. I'm gonna make Shiver a fucking chat admin. There. Get moderated, idiot. I don't expect you to actually do anything. I just think it would be funny. You literally like don't even have to do anything. I don't care. Everybody knows that my chat is open and fucking whatever. I honestly, like, YouTube moderates chats, and then, like, I fucking, I pull them out of the ether and then post it myself just to say fuck you to YouTube. Damn, 20 gift subs? You don't gotta do that, Chief. My man just wants to replace Jared Glasspool as my sugar daddy. Probably not supposed to be here, but it's whatever.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
Evil is the storm that is approaching.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
Damn, she napping on my stream? Fuck. Everybody say night-night to Shiver.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you.
Everybody say night-night to Shiver, bro.
It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you
Do as I command, Fushizzy!
Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lillyra's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lillyra, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lillyra's sake, please stay in harm's way.
This is what we call tanking, boys. Every single one of them. I hit all the buttons all the time. Yeah, it's just loud as fuck. Story-driven shit.
Whew.
hear, feel, think.
All things I am incapable of.
Crystal bearer.
Forget the name of this fucking track. I know it has something to do with like Crystal or something, like Crystal Sonata or something, but I've always liked this track.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim.
Never been like a massive Final Fantasy fan. I've always played the games though. Never really paid attention too much.
In its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this.
I have to say like 7, 8, and 10 would be like some of my favorites that I actually like paid attention to. I paid a lot more attention to 7 and 10 than anything else though.
Dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
I was just never like a JRPG guy, to be totally honest.
Go now, my child.
But I think I would play the fuck out of the Final Fantasy VII remakes. I have the Crisis Core remake, I just haven't really played much of it. Dirge of Cerberus remaster would be pretty cool.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
It came to me in a dream. That's where all my sources are from. All my information and all my notions comes to me in dreams.
Tell the beast, then you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
I love the size scale of like all of these characters. You got like the smallest of the small and like the hugest of the huge, and there's this normal ass dude that looks just as small as the other person.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
I honestly, Jared, I couldn't really tell you my version of Final Fantasy. Like, I didn't really dislike it, but it never really captured me like a lot of the other games that I played did. 7 really got me because I liked the aesthetic and I liked the art style, and I liked a lot of the characters. I always thought Cloud was very cool. Sephiroth was such a cool villain. Like that was really like my driving force in playing Final Fantasy 7. Like the more that they kind of expanded the lore of the game out, like Crisis Core was a really fun game for me. I liked Zack Fair as a character. The ending was tragic. Advent Children was a really fun movie to watch. I liked it. And like I said, like I played Dirge of Cerberus too. That was a really fun spin-off game.
But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud. At any rate, we haven't a moment.
And it's funny too, because I played the shit out of Kingdom Hearts, like, so I don't know what my problem was with like the main Final Fantasy series. I played a lot of the older ones too, like I played like 1 and 2, the one with like Cecil, and like I think like Exdeath was the main villain of that one. I don't remember. Or like, I don't know. It's been a while since I played all those old ass ones. I'm on I think Game Boy or like Game Boy Advance when I was like really little.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, Your Impetuousness.
If you have it, you should reinstall it. Me, Shiver, and Feeble are gonna play. Probably get like a handful of others in. I don't know how the party system works, but I know a lot of people like it in our group. So
Until then, do try and stay awake.
I'm the tank. Fuck you, fucking noodle monster. Man, 9's the one with that fucking monkey kid, though. I don't like 9. A lot of the fucking visuals of 9 really pissed me off. I don't like Steiner. He looks fucking ugly. Truth be told, I don't even remember what fucking class I'm playing. I think it's like a fucking Disciple of War. I don't know, like fucking soldier. I don't even know where to fucking get that information from. Character. I am a gladiator, says. Whoever floats the boat, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't hurt to have like another warrior. I literally have no idea how this game works, so you know, fuck me. What's the max party size? Pasta. I think it might be a lot more than the 4 of us. I know a lot of people play this game in our fucking circles, so we might have like a lot of people willing to play in a group. And start our own guild, company, whatever the fuck they call it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take a small breaky break. I know they're gonna be wanting to play later tonight, so I might return later tonight with them and we'll fucking stream some more, I guess. But I'm hungry and I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna take care of all that shit. I appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate the fucking views and the fucking camaraderie. Big raids are 24 people. Well, I mean, WoW has like fucking 40-man raids, so like it really shouldn't be that hard. All right. Well, like I said, I'm gonna go eat and fucking hang out for a little bit. Take a little bit of a break. I will be back later on when we all hop on the game again. I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate the gift subs. I appreciate the fucking love and the fucking community everybody gives. I don't know. Is it not cross-platform? I think it would be cool. But either way, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat and hang out, take a little bit of a breather. Like I said, I appreciate everybody. I love you guys. Thanks for coming out.